Black Friday, the day of the year when we all shed our lizard skin. We all push aside those feelings of thankfulness that we had just 24 hours ago for a brief moment and say to Aunt Becky, you can shove that invitation to stay at your house up your nose, I've got some shopping to do. Welcome to the Vinyl Files, everybody. I just got word that this list was released, and so I felt it was my duty to read it all to you, so you don't have to read it off the internet and you can listen to my fantastic commentary. We're taking a look at the list of Record Store Day Black Friday 2022 releases. Before we get started with today's list, I just want to say thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment down below. What are you most excited to get from this list? And go ahead and click subscribe, join the Vinyl Cult. We're always looking for new initiates. All right, getting into this list, we have Alex G with We're All Going to the World's Fair, emotional picture soundtrack. It's an emotional picture. Motion picture soundtrack. We have Mose Allison with Live 1978. America with Live at Goodbye Summer Festival. Tyler Bates and various artists. Music from the motion picture The Watchmen. Beck, It's All in Your Mind. Roger Bellin with Waxwork Original Soundtrack. Marco Beltrami with The Mimic Original Soundtrack. A lot of soundtracks coming out. Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga with Cheek to Cheek Live. Frank Black and the Catholics with One More Road for the Hit. What the f***? That one got me. Frank Black and the Catholics with One More Road for the Hit, I guess. Cool, man. The Black Label Society with Skull Age. I love Black Label Society. David Bowie with the Next Day Extra EP. Big Bill Broonzy, live in Amsterdam, 1953. We have Brother Lynch Hung with Season of DeSickness. At one point he was on, Strange Music. I really liked his stuff on Strange Music. Eric Burdon in War with the Complete Vinyl Collection. That one looks to be, yeah, it's a 4 LP. Nice. We have Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band with Clear Spot, 50th anniversary. The Jim Carroll Band, Catholic Boy. Devo's Jared V. Casale with the Invisible Man EP. Harry Chapin with Story of a Life, the complete hit singles. Cheech and Chong with Santa Claus and His Old Lady. We have Chief Keef with Fornem. Cool. Bobby Cole, A Point of View. Larry Coryell with Coryell. Marshall Crenshaw with Marshall Crenshaw 40th Anniversary Edition. There's a lot of stuff that I've never really heard of, but it's not all for me, I get it, but this is an obscure list thus far. We're only in the B's, but what do you do? Bing Crosby and David Bowie, Peace on Earth, Little Drummer Boy, some David Bowie and Bing Crosby Christmas stuff. That's actually very interesting. The Cure, Wish, 30th Anniversary Edition. Cool, get some Cure in there. Czarface and the Metal Face Terrorist himself, MF Doom, with Nautical Depth and Mando Calrissian on 3-inch vinyl. Paquito de Riviera and Arturo Savandal with Reunion. Dave Davies with Fractured Minds and 21st Century. Dead Milkmen, cool, with Metaphysical Graffiti. Okay, we have The Doors with Paris Blues. Always good to have some Doors in there. Dream Widow with Dream Widow. Duran Duran with Live at Hammersmith 82. I don't know if they're British, that's just how I always... Duran Duran with Live at Hammersmith 1982. 8-Ball and MJG, We Are the South. Greatest hits. We have the Moody Queen herself with Billie Eilish and Happier Than Ever. Engine Kid, Angel Wings, plus a 2021 Flexi. I assume that means a Flexi disc. I don't know. EPMD, We Mean Business. We got Brian Ferry with Taxi, Fleetwood Mac with the Alternate Collection. There's a CD box set and an LP box set. The Flying Burrito Brothers, Live from the Bottom Line, NYC 1976. It's a silly name, but man were they talented. Steve Forbert, I almost read that as Sherbert, Steve Sherbert. Steve Forbert with Live at the Bottom Line. The Fountains of Wayne, Traffic and Weather. He didn't want to be a musician, he just wanted to be on the news. The Four Tops, second album. Ace Frehley, Origins, Volume 2. Edgar Froese with Aqua. The Jerry Garcia Band with Pure Jerry. Ooh, delicious. I love Pure Jerry. You put it on your beans. You put it on your beans! Coliseum, Hampton, Virginia, November 9th, 1991. We have GBH with City Baby Attacked by Rats. That's kind of fun. Ghost with Impera, and it's a picture disc, which sound bad, but Ghost rules. Giovanni and the Hired Guns with Bad Habits. Goldfinger, Hello Destiny. We have the Grateful Dead with Wembley Empire Pool, London, England. The Gun Club, live at the Hacienda in 84. Juliana Hetfield and Emma Swift with Lotta Love and Give Me Strength. Headcat with Dreamcatcher, live in Alpine. The Heartbreakers with the LAMF demo sessions. Jimi Hendrix with Burning Desire. Hot Tuna with Yellow Fever. Hot tuna doesn't speak. Like cooked tuna sounds good. Hot tuna doesn't sound good. Jacka and Burner with Drought Season. Ahmad Jamal with Emerald City Nights, live at the Penthouse. Some Etta James with Etta is Better Than Eva. It's kind of fun to say. Etta is Better Than Eva. We have Skip James with the Complete 1931 Session. We have JD, aka Jay Dilla, with the Yancey Boys Instrumentals. Jefferson Airplane, live at the Monterey International Pop Festival. That's cool. Jesus Lizard with Shot. We have Janis Joplin and Jorma Kaukonen with the legendary typewriter tape from June 25th, 1964. Jubilee Hummingbirds, Gospel Express. Jungle with Good Times Problems. Jorma Kaukonen again with Too Many Years. Kid and Play, Too Hype. Ooh, we have a Kitty release with Oracle. Kitty, I haven't thought about Kitty in a hot minute. That's like one of the OG like super heavy bands that were like all girls that were massively popular. I'm sure there were plenty beforehand, but Kitty brings me back. The Knife with Live at Terminal 5. Gladys Knight and the Pips with Gladys Knight and the Pips. I might actually have to pick that one up. That's cool. KSI, Dissimulation, Lights, Siberia, Acoustic. Joe Lovano and Dave Douglas, Soundprints, Other Worlds. Lonnie Mack with Stevie Ray Vaughan with Strike Like Lightning. That's kind of hard to say, but hey, Stevie Ray Vaughan, that sounds fantastic. Madlib with Medicine Show number 11, low budget hi-fi music. Madonna with Everybody 40th anniversary. You got Masked Intruder with Masked Intruder 10-year anniversary. We got Charles Mingus with Mingus. It's just such a fun name to say. Mingus. Missing Persons, live in New York 1981. We got Mr. Big with Mr. Big. Thelonious Monk with the Classic Quartet. We have the Monkees with More of the Monkees, 55th Anniversary Mono Edition. Alanis Morissette with Such Pretty Forks in the Road. Motley Crue with the Girls, Girls, Girls Tour EP. Motorhead with the Lost Tapes Volume 3, live in Malmo 2000. My Little Pony with A New Generation, the motion picture soundtrack. I'm so angry about My Little Pony, why? We have My Morning Jacket with My Morning Jacket Does Christmas, Fiasco style. Nashville Pussy with Say Something Nasty. Willie Nelson live at Budokan. Ooh, okay. Olivia Newton-John with Physical. Nico live at the Library Theater in 1983. Ted Nugent with Spirit of the Wild. Old 97s with One Last Ride. Old 97s play Johnny Cash. We have Atatato with Locos Live in Venice. Overwhelming Color Fast with Overwhelming Color Fast. That is so hard to say. Augustus Pablo with Thriller. Pac Div with The Div. The Div sounds like a disease you come down with. Sorry man, I can't come over, I got the Div. Corla Pandit with Genie of the Keys. The best of Corla Pandit. Papa Roach with Ego Trip. Jaco Pastorius with Truth, Liberty, and Soul live in New York City. The complete 1982 NPR Jazz Alive recording. That's cool. The Oscar Peterson Trio with On a Clear Day, live in Zurich, 1971. We have Grant Lee Phillips with Walking into the Green Corn, 10th Anniversary Edition. Iggy Pop with Apris. I don't think that's how you say that. Apris. Iggy Pop. Question Mark and the Mysterions with Cave Stomp. Presents. Are You For Real? Are You Real? Red Hot Chili Peppers with Return of the Dream Canteen. We have Keith Richards with Main Offender, Winos in London 92. Jonathan Richman and the Modern Lovers, Jonathan Sings. Rival Schools, United by Fate Deluxe Edition. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, Going to a Go-Go. Pete Rock with Return of the SP1200 V2. Rockabye Baby, lullaby renditions of Blink-182. I have a friend that just had another kid and another friend who's about to have another kid, and I feel like I should buy a couple of these for them, because that would be fantastic. The Rubinews, Back to the Drawing Board. Run the Jewels, Quattro. Todd Rundgren with Something. Anything. RZA as Bobby Digital with In Digital Portions and Digisnacks. The Salvation Army. I guess they're putting out music too now. Gary Sriracha with NMedio. The Script, Tales from the Script, The Greatest Hits. The Script is the last band who should be making horror puns. They should be making like Dawn dish soap puns or like mattress puns. Not horror puns. Come on, guys. Shabaka, African Culture, Shadows Fall, The Art of Balance, Silverstein, Arrivals and Departures 15th Anniversary Edition, Alan Silvestri with Death Becomes Her, the original motion picture soundtrack. Slaughterhouse with Slaughterhouse, Sly and Robbie vs. Roots Radix with the dub battle. You have Smash Mouth with Fushyo Mang. Fushyo Mang? Okay, wow, I'm an idiot. Dee Snider and Lizzie Hale with The Magic of Christmas Day. Snoop Dogg with Kool-Aid and Kool-Aid. There's no second one. Soul Coughing with Lust in Phase. Sparks with Live at the Record Plant 1974. Rick Springfield with Jesse's Girl 40th Anniversary. It's kind of fun. SSVU with David Lynch Has a Painting Made of Fly's Eyes. Susie Ann Can... Why? Stark Reality with Discover's Hoagie Carmichael's Music Shop, Ringo Starr and his All-Star Band with Live at the Greek Theater 2019, Ringo Starr with Old Wave, and Ringo the Fourth on Translucent Orange and Translucent Blue, Steeler with Steeler, Marnie Stern with In Advance of the Broken Arm plus Demos Deluxe Reissue, Joe Strummer with Live at Music Millennium, The Supremes with Where Did Our Love Go? In the bin, Margaret, where you left it. The Sword with Apocryphon. Tower of Power with 40th Anniversary, live. Tommy Townsend and Waylon Jennings, Southern Man. Trailer Bride with Trailer Bride, 25th Anniversary. Chris Travis with Art of Destruction. Ultravox with Rage in Eden. Steven Wilson Stereo Mix. Ooh, okay. That comes out on a double LP and a 2 CD mix. That's interesting. Steven Wilson is fantastic. Various artists, AVCO Vision, Soul Covers. Various artists, The Best of Dark Horse Records 1974 to 1977. Again, various artists, Jazz Dispensary, Haunted High. That's kind of fun. Various artists, Nightclubbing, The Birth of Punk Rock in NYC. That's a DVD and CD. Various artists with Tommy Boy's Baddest Beats. I assume that's just samples of Chris Farley and like great beats. Playing with your dinghy, ingy. Towns Van Zant, At My Window, 35th Anniversary Edition. Martha and the Vandellas, Dance Party. Vintage Trouble with Juke Joint Gems. The Vitamin String Quartet with the VSQ performs Coldplay Viva La Vida or Death and All His Friends. Good. We got Jim Ward with Half a World Away. We have The Weeknd with Dawn FM. John Williams with the Cowboys original motion picture soundtrack 50th Anniversary. We have Tony Williams with Play or Die. Brian Wilson with Brian Wilson Long Promised Road. Wolfpack with Complete Recordings 1996 to 1999. And lastly, we have, you guessed it, Young Dolph with Rich Slave. That was so long. What do you think of this list? I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit underwhelmed, but I know that Record Store Day Black Friday is not like the flagship record store day of the year. What do you think? I mean, there are a few in there, like Willie Nelson Live at the Budokan. I actually wouldn't mind picking that up because that sounds really fun. But as always, leave a comment down below. What are you most excited to pick up? Remember to subscribe and join the vinyl cult, and I will see you next week.